Welcome back, everyone. So in this one, we are going to look at the installation. So let's go back to the topology and we will come back in it later soon here. So now I will be breaking the installation into different parts. So but more in this particular series, we are only going to look into these devices only. So we are not going to look into these devices now in this video series, only these devices. Now, to break down into different categories. So first in the first phase, what I am going to do is that I'm going to show you from where you can download the Cisco ICE images and the Windows Server 2016. I am going to use the Windows Server 2016. So you should get that in from the Microsoft evaluation license or evaluation center. So it's pretty easy to get a hands on that one. So the only thing is that I'm going to show you from where the images, you can get the image of the Cisco ICE. In the first phase, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you how to install the ESXI and upload the images. So the images will be uploaded, that will be the Cisco ICE and the Windows Server 2016 image and the Windows 10 image. So these are the three images. So first in the first phase, I will show you how to install the Cisco ESXI and I will show you how to upload the devices ISO images to that particular ESXi. In the next phase, I will show you how to install and configure your Active Directory domain controller. So in this Active Directory domain controller, I will be showing you how to install the Windows Server 2016. And after that, we are going to install the Active Directory and the DNS services. Then we are going to configure the Active Directory. After that, we are going to create a group. We will see what group name will be at that time. And within that group, I'm going to create 2 users. So this will be the phase 2. In the phase 3, I'm going to install the ICE 1 and 2. So that should be ICE 1 and ICE 2. So in the third phase, at last, I will be installing the ICE 1 and 2. So now, before I go ahead and install the Cisco, proceed with the installation, I just want to explain you the topology, how I am making the connections. Now, if you see that basically the connection should be like all the devices should be going to my router. From the router, it should be going to the ISP. Now, since I am running this one as a lab, so this router is not capable of providing the internet, because whenever the ICE try to access the internet via this router, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, and it is unable to download or update the features over here. So that's the reason I am not going through my router. So instead of that one, what I'm doing is that these 3 connections are going directly to my ISP. My switch is directly connected to management network, but whenever the traffic is being forwarded, it will be forwarded to the router, and from the router, it will be forwarded to the ISP. So now this one will be the Microtrix router, which is a pretty good one because it will only utilize 256 MB of RAM. So it's pretty much consistent here. So this is how the topology will be, and this is how the communication will happen. So whenever the Cisco switch wants to communicate with the ICE, it will use the management network. But whenever it wants to communicate to the internet, it will go via the router. So now this I have installed this one as a Windows Server 2016, and I will keep this on as a Windows Server. It's like just having the HTTPS server installed over here. So we already have the HTTP server here, but one more we are going to have it over here. So basically, so this will be 32 GB RAM, 32 GB RAM, and this one will be 8 GB RAM. Now coming to the PCs, this PC will be 2 GB RAM, 2 GB RAM. For this Windows Server, I will go with the 4 GB of RAM. And this one will be only 256 GB, and this one only will be the 1 GB. So now this switch I will be running in the EVNG, and these two PCs are also will be run in the EVE-NG. So I'm utilizing EVE-NG and the ESXi to integrate this topology. But all over, this is how the connections will be made after the installation. This is how the connections will be, and this many RAMs, this much of RAM is required. So 32, 32, 8, then 2, 2, 4, 1. So that will be 64, 66, 68, 76, 80, 81. So 82 GB of RAM is required. So in the first phase in the ESXi, so how many servers I'm going to install is that 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So basically 32, 32, 64, 64 plus 8 will be 72, 72 plus 4 will be 76, 76 plus 256 MB. So basically I will allocate the ESXi as a 80 GB of RAM. Now 300 GB, 300 GB for this one. And for this one, you need at least 60 GB, and this one you need at least 60 GB. So 300, 300, and 120, that will be 420. So I will allocate 1 TB for that one. So it will only utilize how much it is required. Okay, so that will be allocated for the ESXi. And after that, once we upload the images and everything, we will go ahead and deploy the Active Directory. We will configure the Active Directory. Then after that, we will install and install the Cisco ICE. After installing the Cisco ICE, that's next thing is that I will show you how to, the phase 4 will be the downloading and installation of EVE-NG. And within that EVE-NG, we will install the switch. We will install the PC1 and PC2. And the Microtix router will be installed in the ESXi itself. So I will show you how to get that image and how to download and deploy that one. So once we finish with the Cisco ICE, the next thing is that I will show you how to deploy the Microtix router. And after that, we will go ahead with the EVE-NG. So that's my plan to go through this one, the installation in the different phases. So all right, so let's move to the phase number 1.